Hey, buddy, welcome to 2025. Yes, today is January 1st of 2025, and I'm Michelle with Yesmichellecrochets. Please allow me first to say welcome and hello to my returning viewers, my returning subscribers, and my returning lurkers, and a very special welcome and hello to my new viewers, my new subscribers, and my new lurkers. I appreciate having each and every one of you here with me today. I thank you for your time. And allow me again, please, to say Happy New Year. Welcome to 2025. For those of you that don't know and are new, please understand I have a little bit of a routine with my videos. I like to start out with a quote of the day. As you probably know, I am a very positive person for the most part. I'm also a human being, so I'm apt to change, but such is that. Nonetheless, my routine for my videos kind of goes a little like this. I start out with a quote of the day because I like to give you something positive to ponder. I enjoy having that experience in my brain to start the tone for our video. From there, I'm going to tell you what's in my cup. I'm going to share the weather in my area because the weather impacts the person that you see in front of the camera. Then I'm going to give you some announcements and I will move right into the topic of the day, whatever day that might be. Once I'm done with that, in most videos, I will have a screen card that I will display that details the project that you will see me crocheting. After that, we'll have our one-on-one crochet time. Once I finish doing that, I will give you an end card that reinforces the quote of the day that I share at the top of the video. And you'll have your end screen, which will share another video that you might be interested in watching. I certainly hope when you do that you will click on those videos and take a look at what else I have for you. Now, let's get started. The quote of the day. Today's quote says, I think in terms of the day's resolution, not the years. And that was said by Henry Moore. And I think that is befitting the new tone of the year. For me, I never do a New Year's resolution. I don't because for me, that's a setup for failure. I simply cannot commit the December Michelle to the January Michelle. They're different people. I am going to grow, I'm going to evolve, and I am going to change. And if I say I'm going to do X every day, I'm probably going to stop by the 13th day. I am okay with setting a targeted goal for a week and even for a month. But that's about as far as I'm going with that. I'm not doing the resolution thing. It just isn't me. It isn't my style. And if you're a resolution person and you have found in the past that you haven't been successful with that, maybe it's time to step away from that concept and consider targeted goal setting, which is what I do. I set a goal of I'm going to do dot, 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 dot. And these are the ways I'm going to make those things happen. I set myself up for success. And in the places that I do those things and I commit to those things, I'm successful. So there is that. Now, of course, cup of the day. Yes, our cup is back. She has our bullet coffee. And I am thrilled to have in my bullet coffee today my Cafe Bustelo, my fake sugar, my little drops of my flavoring, which is the salted caramel flavoring by Loran, and just a splash of cinnamon blended with 2 ice cubes and a little bit of water in my bullet blender, poured over some more ice, along with my 11 ounces of the Quest salted protein caramel, the salted caramel protein shake that I add to my coffee. As you can tell, I need to keep drinking it because I need that wake up. So there is that. It is currently 8 o'clock in the morning, and ordinarily I have zoomed on through the day. However, I am still on my last day of vacation and I am behaving like a child because I slept in and I am enjoying the last moments of freedom before I have to get back to work. Now, as for our announcements for the channel, we have a few. First of all, I can't say it enough. Happy New Year! And then, happy anniversary or happy birthday if today is your special day. I am so excited to have you take a moment out of your special day to spend it with me. It really makes me feel quite special too. So thank you. Now, let's get to the topic of the day. But first, did you really think I was going to not say hi to you? Hey, how are you today? I certainly hope you are well. I don't know what 2024 looked like for you, but for me, there were moments of wins and moments of lessons. I hope for you that you know because you got through the year, even if just getting through was recognizing you weren't where you wanted to be. We all have those days. I do. So please, as I always tell you, eat, drink your water. If meds are appropriate, please take them. It will help. If you have the opportunity, make a phone call or in person visit to a friend or a family member. Connect with somebody. It always helps us. It makes us aware that we can get through this. If you need to, reach out to a professional for help and support. It's nothing wrong with saying, I need more help than just a general conversation. It's okay. We can do hard things, and I'm here for you. Reach out to me if you need me. I love you. I'm proud of you. Let's make 2025 a great year. Okay. Thank you for being patient with me as I have that conversation with our very special friend. It is important always, for me at least, to take a moment to say hi and to be gentle and kind to somebody who really needs it, because sometimes that somebody is me. So, back to 2025. Okay, guys, listen. This is my list of what I want to cover, and it's not even all of it, but this is what I want to cover right now. Um, 2025 is a reset year for me, and reset in the sense that I have had some amazing wins from 2024, such as starting this channel. I didn't start this channel. Well, let me correct that statement. I will append that statement. I created the channel a year before I actually put up a video. I started it with the expectation that, oh, I'll start a channel. But like many people who consider themselves wanting to be content creators, I can't start a channel yet because I don't have the right equipment. I don't know how to create the proper intro and outro, and I don't know how those people do those things, and I don't have the right aesthetic space, and I don't this and the I don'ts get in front of you. And they got in front of me for a year, and I had that channel sitting there, nothing on the channel. I wasn't even using it to watch the other channels that I liked. I still had my primary channel, and that was where you could find me. So a lot of things happened in 2023 that put me in a stunted mindset as I entered 2024. About 3 months in, probably around my birthday, I started coming out of the emotional fog that I was in, and I started making some changes. prioritizing my health, prioritizing not being robotic in the things that I did, doing things that were outside of my comfort zone. And in that step and in that walk, I started talking to people and making connections and friends right here on YouTube. And one of the primary connections that I made was with Juan the Yarn Addict. I joined membership on his channel, and I was emboldened by his newness to this experience of being on YouTube. And I thought, I could do that. I don't expect to be Juan the Yarn Addict. I don't want to be Juan the Yarn Addict. He is his own person, as is Jaxie and so many other names that I could throw at you. Please don't make me list those names. There is a reason that I don't. And it has no negativity to any of them. I love them all. But there are so many. I would spend 45 minutes and then I would still miss someone. And I never want to slight any of my friends. So, with that said, July came and I was like, I got to do it. I just got to try. Maybe nobody will watch it. Maybe nobody will come. That's okay. I didn't do it for anyone else. I did it for me. I did it for me. And I started out thinking that I was going to do one thing and discovering that this channel had a whole different mission. And I'm so, so excited of where we are. We are almost at 500. We are very, very close to 500 subscribers to this channel. And the reason that I share that with you is because as I was closing out 2024, I was really wanting to hit that 500 mark. Now, please know, me hitting 500 did not mean I would instantaneously be monetized, because I am only halfway to where I need to be in watch hours. I'm sharing that to tell you that if you're not subscribed, I really would appreciate it if you did. I also appreciate it if you hit like, whether you're subscribed or not. That helps me quite a lot. And if you have free time, whether you're in the room or not, if you will put my channel on a television in a room you may not be in, or sit down and watch it. Sometimes I'm hilarious. Other times I'm thought provoking, but I hope that I'm giving you content that benefits you. So with that, if you would play my videos to help me get the watch hours that I need so that I can become monetized, because in monetization for my channel, not only does it generate revenue for me to be able to be here and do the things that we want to do together, it also helps me have the resources I need to do more things for you. So, this is why I humbly ask that of you. Now, that's all I want to say about that. We're almost at 500. We're not there yet. So, I could really use your support and your help. And I thank you in advance. Okay. Now, owning my shortcomings. Let's start with yours truly is 5'4". She's an Aries, and I am prone to be a little bit wacky. I'm also prone to love you, and I do. But as for my shortcomings, my intention was to finish cleaning my space. My reality is I almost got there. I didn't finish, but I don't think I'll ever be finished. There'll always be something else that I want to change or something that I want to do. I think that's us in the yarny world in general. You can go out with the intention of, I'm going to create a poncho and I need 6 skeins of whatever my favorite yarn is in whatever colorway. Get halfway through the project and be like, I hate this and I don't want to do it. My shortcoming is, once I decide I'm tired of it or I don't want to do it, it goes in a bin, it goes on the shelf, and it may or may not get picked up for months or years. And if that's true for you, don't feel bad. You're not the only one. Yes, content creators have UFOs sitting all around the place. I I fuss and I frustrate myself because I feel like I should do more and accomplish more within the space of time that I have. The reality of it is, I do a lot of things that have nothing to do with my yarny life. So I need to give myself more grace. And if that's true for you, please give yourself more grace. So, one of my shortcomings is I take my inventory far too critically. I say I should do this, or I should have done that, or I should have finished this, or I should have no, the shoulda, woulda, couldas have got to stop in 2025. Not just for me, but for you too. So let it go. Getting out of my own way. I am learning as I'm on this side of the camera now, as opposed to sitting on the other side, being an observer and a consumer of the people that I support on YouTube, that I can't be in every room. And I now know that I don't want to be. Things have happened, some amazing, and I kind of am sad I missed it. Other things, not so great. And again, I'm totally happy that I missed it. I don't do drama. I don't watch soap operas anymore. I used to, I admit it. Knew all about Luke and Laura, knew all about Roman and Marlena, could tell you the whole chapter and verse on Vicky and, well, Victor Newman and Nikki. Yeah, I could do it all. Tell you all about how there was a whole family on The Young and the Restless called the Fosters. And that's the origin story of whatever character. You don't care. And I don't either anymore. I am more than halfway through a century of life. And what I know to be true today is that writers are going to write those stories from now until someone stops watching. Well, I stopped. If they continue, great. It's not my business. Um, I am getting out of my own way. I am not taking my inventory because I don't get to watch all of the content creators that I love every day or every time they post a video or they put out a pattern or they do this, that, or the other. I'm cheering their success, but I am making space for my own. I am not going to say I'm going to do this or I'm not going to do that. I am going to tell you what's on my agenda today. That's all. And of course, with that said, planning for my success. I'm a planner. I've been a planner for more than 30 years. It's how I get through being a daycare person, a mom, a yarny person, and indulge and lean into the things that excite and inspire me. So I plan for my success. I will continue to do that. I am going to plan projects that I want to do over the year. I am planning things that will never be seen on the channel simply because they're not appropriate for this space, or they're things that I want to keep private and personal. So, speaking of planning, and speaking of my very dear friends on these YouTube streets, one of my friends, only one, is Marty, who has Blossom Crochet. I will link her information on the video, and it will be in the description box. So please, if you're not already subscribed to her, and I'm pretty sure you probably are, because she's freaking amazing, hop over to her channel, give her a watch. If you like what you see, and I'm pretty sure you will, go ahead and subscribe over there as well. But she and I are getting together for 2025 to do a make along. Yes, I know a lot of people are doing a make along. I am not doing a short term make along. Correction. We are not doing a short term make along. We are doing a year long make along. Call it a calendar project, if you will. But this make along, we are going to collab. And the way we are doing this is one of us is going to pick the stitches, one of us is going to pick the colorway. You're free to make whatever you like, whether you choose to make a blanket or a throw. Maybe you want to make a wearable such as a scarf or a hexi or whatever. I don't know. I can't tell you. I'm not trying to put ideas in your head. You could even do the stitches in the round. That's your choice. Your fiber, your hook, whatever. Do the thing. All we're going to give you is the stitch and the color. And yes, you can start today. New year, new start. Let's make it happen. Unfortunately, of course, because Marty and I live not only in two different areas, we live in two different states. So we can't get together at this moment to announce it. But as I'm tagging her channel, I'd like for you to go over and watch her channel. She is going to discuss it in more detail on Sunday. She has a live on Sunday. And as you have questions that may come up between now and then, write them down, meet us over there on Sunday, and I will probably be in the chat in order to answer some of those questions for you. Of course, she will answer questions as well. But for January, here are your stitches. We are going to do the granny stitch. And what is the colorway? The colorway is blue. You pick the shade, whether you want to do a rich, dark, vibrant midnight blue, or you want to do a soft and gentle silver blue. That's your choice. Not my business. And here's the caveat. I need you to keep it a secret. No, not the project. Absolutely share the fact that you're doing the mail. I don't have a hashtag for it, but we will have one by Sunday. And I'd love for you to use that hashtag in my Facebook group and tag me when you make pictures of your product because I want to see it. But please, for now, do not share what you're creating. You can share a snippet of your color and your project, but just a small piece of it. Don't share the whole thing because I want the big reveal in December to happen in December when you're done. So there's that. I'm sure there are going to be questions that I haven't even thought of yet. But when you come up with those questions, ask me. I will gladly answer them, as will Marty. So let's get that started. I'm excited for the mail. There are a lot of mails going on, and feel free to double dip. Feel free to double dip. If you are doing my mail and you're doing the mail of Juan the Yarn Addict, hey, in this particular part of the mail, you can do both because one of his colorways is blue. I know that. There are other projects and mails. Gary, I think Gary is doing one. Um, I don't know who all is doing them. I couldn't begin. Again, this is where I'm giving myself grace about not knowing everything that's happening in every house on our YouTube streets. You can't make it to everything all the time. We all know that. We understand that. But we do appreciate your support. And I'm saying that as one of so many content creators. Wow. You guys, I have been talking for 25 minutes. And I want to give you some one-on-one time. That one-on-one time today is going to look a little different. I'm not giving you crochet time today. I'm not. I had some yarn I wanted to wind, and I did that because while I was on vacation, being footloose and fancy free, I had the opportunity to go to one of our local yarn stores. And in doing so, I got some Cascade yarn. This yarn doesn't yet have a project, but I'm excited for it. It was beautiful, and your girl had to have it, point blank. So it's close by, and I am going to sit with that yarn for a little bit, but you're going to see me as I wound it up. Yes, it's already done. So it doesn't have a pattern project. Of course, it's just a cake, but hopefully you'll like that video for today. We will get back to a more regular routine starting tomorrow. For now, I need you to eat. Drink your water, especially if you partied a little harder than you probably should have last night. No matter. I love you. I thank you for your time. Let's make this year the best year ever. Okay? Okay. Until then, have some fun today. Don't forget to be good to you, and in the process, be good to somebody else. I'll see you tomorrow. Till then, take care. Bye bye.